Shalom, shalom. All right, before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, safety to the elect, all over the four corners of the earth. Shalom. All right, this is 1 Samuel 17. I'm going to read a little bit, with David and going up against Philistines, right? So I'm gonna start at verse 45. I'm not gonna read all of them, just a little bit to make a few points. But this is 1 Samuel 17 and 45. It says, "Then said David to the Philistine, Thou comest to me with a sword and with a spear and with a shield, but I come to thee in the name of the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and the God of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defiled." Right, so here it is, because Goliath told David that he was going to, basically take his sword and his spear and his shield, and he was going to basically, kill him and give his body to the beast of the field. And then David said, well, you coming to me with a sword and a spear and a shield. It says, but I come in the name of the Lord. And it shows that our power, the 12 tribes of Israel, the elect of Israel, our power is in Yahweh B'Shem Shai. If we're in good standings with our power, nothing can defeat us. Nothing can defeat us, right? With the faith and belief, it said we had the faith, we can move mountains. Anything is possible. There's nothing that can overtake you when you're on the right-hand side of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, and he's with you, and you have the faith in the Lord. There's nothing that can overcome. Okay? Overtake you. Our strength, our shield, and our sword is in Yahweh B'Shem Shai. Not physical weapons, It's with the Spirit of the Lord. That's where our protection lies. Okay? And that's what David told him. I come with the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai on my side. And that's all I need. Because you remember he told his brothers, I don't need this. Take that armor off of me. I don't need that. I'm finna handle this real quick. Because the Spirit of the Lord is with me. I'm finna handle this real quick. It says, this day will the Lord Yahweh deliver thee unto mine hand. That's what he's telling him. He says, and I will smite thee and take thy head from thee, and I will give the carcass of the host of the Philistines. It says, this day until the fowls of the air and to the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a God in Israel. See? Everybody gonna know. They will let them know. Everybody gonna know that the power lies with Yahweh B'Shem Shai. The power lies with the Heavenly Father and through His Son Yahweh Shai, man. That's what our power is. Our power is not in Esau military and its Air Force no, man. It's not. It's with Yahweh B'Shem Shai. Cause see, you could kill the body, but you can't kill the spirit. Okay? You can destroy the body, but not the spirit. If that spirit is pure, it's pure. If you righteous, you righteous. If you wicked, you wicked. The wicked is gonna have to pay on this side a heavy price, right? So it says, and all this assembled shall know that the Lord Yahweh saveth not with sword and spear. See that? It's not. You don't need the weapons and the physical things to be delivered. You only need the spirit of Yahweh by Shema Shai. You gotta have the faith. You gotta believe. That's what you need. It says, for the battle is the Lord's Yahweh. So who's the battle is? It's just getting presented before you. You thinking that it's no, this battle is the Lord's. Because you allow when you allow the Lord to guide and lead, he's in control. But when you don't, then he's not he can't. So you're gonna make an error like that. So it's best to just let the Lord lead you. Just follow after the Spirit. You can't go wrong that way. It says, and he will give you unto our hands. The Lord is going to deliver this nation. He's going to deliver our enemies again. Okay? This is going to be the last time. When everything goes down and then they try to go up against the Lord going to defeat them. We're going to take the kingdom. But the glory going to goes to who? Yahweh by Shema Shai. Absolutely. It says, and it came to pass when the Philistine arose and came and drew nigh to meet David, that David hasted and ran towards the army to meet the Philistine. David ran, took off. I'm headed straight towards you. I'm going straight. I'm not trying to go around you. I'm going straight to you. You're my enemy. This is the problem. What's in front of me? I'm going head on to tackle this thing, man. When adversities come, you do what? You go straight forward to handle them adversities. Whatever happens in your life, okay? Because we're spiritual people, whatever comes your way, just go head on with it. Deal with it. Handle it. Because if you try to maneuver and go around and this and that, you wasting time, first of all. That's a longer route. To go around something is longer than to go straight to it. You know? But it don't make sense. Just take it straight on. It says, and David put his hand in his bag. Remember, he's on the run. He's on the move. You know, he's running. It ain't no standing still with a scope and, you sitting still and, you trying to control your breathing, this and that. Nah, it was the raw spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai with David. He on the move. He on the run. Went in that bag, right? And took thence a stone and slang it. And smote the Philistine in his forehead. It says that the stone sunk into his forehead and he fell upon his face to the earth. Did all this on the run. Took that sling on the run, took that stone, took that sling and that was it. So David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and with a stone and smote the Philistine and slew him. It says, but there was no sword in David's hand. Remember, he only had the spirit of the Lord, man. The power of Yahweh Shema Shai is unbelievable. I mean, it's more than anything that you could ever, it's nothing outweighs that. No ICBM missile don't. No type of weapon. It's nothing exceeds Yahweh Shema Shai. That's nothing. It says, therefore David ran and stood up, and the Philistine took his sword, right? So David took his sword and drew it out and sheathed unto thereof and slew him and cut off his head therewith. And when the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they fled. See that? And that was all through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Shai. And remember, David was a young, he was a young man. He wasn't even a warrior. But the spirit of the Lord, that goes to show, man, is when the spirit of the Lord is with you, man, you're unbeatable. You're untouchable when the spirit of the Lord is with you. Okay? And the Lord going to deliver us those spiritual powers. He's going to deliver us those same spiritual powers, man. However they make, whatever situation he may put you in, but just believe on the Lord. Believe and trust in him. That's our shield and protection. Our fight now is what? A spiritual fight. That's why we goes into what? Ephesians 6 and 10.